Okay, today I thought I would talk about what diets do I believe are the easiest to incorporate into your daily life and have the fastest impact. So I'm going to make a cup of coffee and I'll go over that right now because I tried just about every diet, even vegetarian for a while. And one diet out of all the diets had the fastest impact I've ever seen. So I'm going to go there right now. Okay. In all my years of exercise and diet, man, and what I've learned in college, man, some of this stuff is just doesn't work, man. For example, the low fat, moderate carb, moderate protein diet. Now that's the reason why everybody's doing so bad. That's why there's such obesity. It's because we have way too much sugar in our diets. Man, this low fat diet all started from the 70s from a Stanford professor. It was him and a Cambridge professor from England that were competing about fat is a better energy source and carbs are a better energy source. But unfortunately, the sugar corporations that were doing the sugar cane back then funded heavily for the Stanford professor, and he actually got his stuff published first, and that's how the food pyramid came about. Okay, let's go ahead and let's go over some dietary tips that I can help you with. Now, there's one thing I should probably explain is that a carbohydrate is a little bit harder to find in nature. Fat comes in seeds, it comes in certain types of vegetables, and it's mainly in animal fat. I'm not going to go into vegetarian now. The thing about the body, it always is going to take the simpler path, because whenever you eat carbs, your body will start using carbohydrates until they get low, and then it will convert into burning fat. There's a thing called blood sugar. The average person will have a blood sugar between 80 and 120. Whenever the blood sugar goes above 100, your body will not go into ketosis. It means it's not going to pull fat off the body. So the thing about like these Jenny Craig diets and all these weird diets is that they're so heavily populated with carbohydrates that you can eat one of these meals like oatmeal and with the stuff you think is healthy, which is healthy, except if you're trying to get leaner. I don't care if you have 15%, you want to go to 12%, or if you have 40%, you want to get down to 25%. It doesn't matter. When your blood sugar is above 100, it will not pull fat. Even if you're on an 800 calorie a day diet and you're starving yourself, if your blood sugar is too high, you're not going to burn fat. Now, the thing that I like to tell people, and this is from years of research. I mean, this is years of me reading it, trying it, and I've tried them all. Master cleanses, the blood type diets, but the one that works the fastest, just like that, is the Paleo Diet. And the problem is that when your blood sugar starts going down, this is when you start getting these cravings. That's why these commercial companies know that they played the commercials for, all those delicious foods, pizzas and everything else. They do it at night so that they know that you've already eaten at, say, 5 o'clock and it's going into 8 and you're starting to get a little hungry, and they start pounding those commercials. That's because your blood sugar's going down and now your body's craving again. There's 2 documentaries that I want people to see because they're unbelievable. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, it's called The Perfect Human Diet and The Sugar Movie. The thing about the Paleo Diet is that you are eating like we ate thousands of years ago, because before they could start controlling the environment by channeling water down into certain areas where they can start growing grain at larger amounts, we mainly consumed protein, animal fat, roots, nuts, And especially in the winter times, you started mainly living on animal fats. I'm not saying that just eating animal fat's a solution, but heart disease, degenerative diseases, they didn't exist a long time ago. If you go look at the Eskimos don't suffer from these problems. They eat up to 10,000 calories a day eating whale fat. Many of the super athletes, the triathletes, these fighters, these extreme athletes are now going paleo. Now, if you ever have the chance to go to Venice Beach or Santa Monica, they have paleo restaurants everywhere, and they're the busiest places. They even have a coffee shop called Bulletproof that uses coffee that don't have mycotoxins. They use grass-fed, non-salted butter, and then they use coconut MCT oil and mix it up. You're drinking coffee filled with butter and coconut fat. In these, if you go there, we were just down there last week, man, we've seen a few celebrities there. I can't say their name because, and I can't use the pictures we took, but man, everybody in that coffee shop was lean. I mean, lean, because the high-fat diets, the low sugar, try to stay below 50, if you can, 50 grams a day. You never feel hungry. You don't have these crazy cravings, and because fat is so more, it's an even energy source that you don't crash, and your body can use the fat to keep itself repairing yourself. It gives you longer energy sources so that when you exercise, you don't dip down, because the goal for exercise is that you want to have enough energy and protein so your body can build stronger. It takes energy to fix the muscle, and it takes protein to build the muscle. Okay, in those two documentaries, The Perfect Human Diet, they're talking about people that have terminal diseases, and they went on the paleo diet, and they found out that they were suffering from allergic reactions to like wheat, corn, dairy, and it was just causing their bodies to go completely out of control. And on the sugar movie, wow, the average child in America consumes like 25 teaspoons of sugar a day. And you wonder why kids are doing bad in school now? Give them a bunch of sugar and have them sit still in a classroom 6 hours a day. It's impossible. Okay, this is Dr. Mike. I think this video is way too long. I'm trying another new camera I have, and I'm trying to make the videos not so boring. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to start putting out videos regularly each week. I'm trying to get to a day-to-day. Right now my life's a little too crazy, but eventually I want to start showing people, because right now it's Father's Day. I'm having some carbs, so because one day a week I like to have some carbs, and I'm going to eat some carbs today, but tomorrow I'm going strictly on the paleo diet. I want to make a daily vlog where I can show people just how fast you can lose weight using vibration plates, CrossFit bags, 3 days a week in the gym, and show you how fast I can get lean. And I come from obesity. My family has obesity. If I look at food wrong, I get fat. Dr. Mike, thank you. I hope you guys have a great day. Happy Father's Day to everybody.